Hey there friends, how's it going? Today I'm gonna show you how I've made an automated beer brewery in modded Minecraft. The reason why I wanted to build this was to deliver beer around the server. Wolf Machina, who I'll link somewhere, will start a server soon. It will feature towns connected by trains. I think it would be cool to deliver beer to the pubs in every town. Probably the first question you've got is which mods do you use for this? I have used Mixin Alcohol, Immersive Engineering, Immersive Railroading, Create and Quark. Okay, let's check it out and see what is the recipe for making beer. Here we've got the beer bottle. And as you can see, it's made with the brewing stand. Here we have the ale bottle, also from Mixin Alcohol. And this is made with some wheat and the alcohol base, used to make all sorts of adult beverages. Okay, so then we have to make the alcohol base. The recipe for that is the bottom one. Top one features the uncraftable potion, we can't make that. So that's a glass bottle to contain the fluid, some yeast, some sugar and water. And then these three are from regular Minecraft, so we already know how to make those. And here we have yeast, also from Mixin Alcohol mod. And that's slime ball, sugar and brown mushroom. Here we have the slime ball. We already know this from regular Minecraft, you can get it by slaying mobs. This mod pack also features a recipe using lime dye and some dough. This is what I've used in my factory, however I will explain that part more in detail in another video. There are roughly 4 parts in this factory. We're gonna show them starting with the end product and working our way back to the ingredients. Here we have the orange area, that's the loading area. Then on top of it we have the blue area, that's the brewing area. Then we have the green area, which makes the alcohol base potion. And then this purple area is the area where we make some slime. However, that's part of another video. So let's make our way back to the loading area and we'll start from there, explaining what's going on in this factory step by step. This is the loading area. The beer bottles drop from above down the chute and they drop into this crate here. As you can see, it's almost full with beer bottles. The comparator checks how full the crate is, and currently it's almost full, so the redstone signal is at 14. The redstone signal follows this line until it gets to the end, and when it's at level 15, we'll power the adjustable repeater. So let's fill the crate and see what happens. Almost there, 3 more. Okay, the final beer bottles have entered the chute. The redstone signal here has turned on because of the repeater. This clutch has been disengaged and the X deployer is starting to break the block. Now that the block is broken, it gets put on the conveyor belt and with a little bit of luck it will go into the hopper and load it into the train car. There it goes. So if we now check the train car, we see there are all of these crates in there. I've named these crates after the Above Earth Inc. Brewery, so I can find them back on the server. Also, this deployer has placed a new crate so that it can start to fill with new beer bottles. The first 3 are already in there. Here we have the brewing area. As you can see, conveyor belt delivers the beer bottles from the brewing area to the chute. This design here we see is a design made by Impulse SV. I will link his video so you can see his design being explained by the man himself. However, I will tell you approximately what it does. Here we have a chest that features our alcohol base. That is the ingredient where we start to brew from. The alcohol base is put into the brewing stand and the wheat that's in there causes it to start its first iteration. This will brew some ale. Now that the ale is bottled, bread is put into the brewing stand and we start brewing the beer bottles. Then the beer bottles get ejected and the new alcohol base gets put in. So what it approximately does is the base potion is injected, the first ingredient is added by the hopper above the brewing stand. It is brewed, then the next ingredient is added, and then the potion is finished. So this hopper down here is unlocked, the potions exit the brewing stand and onto the conveyor belt. The rest of this redstone will be explained by Impulse SV in his own video. So if we then leave the brewing area, we'll get to the area where the alcohol base is made. Here we see this mixer, and a mechanical arm is taking the ingredients from the conveyor belt and putting it into the basin. When all the ingredients are in there, we've got the mixer mixing the ingredients, and this mechanical arm ejects the stuff. The alcohol base potion is put into this smart chute and goes to the brewing area, while the empty buckets are placed onto this conveyor belt. The empty bucket goes towards the spout. The spout then fills it again with water, puts on the weighted ejector plate, and hoppa, it's back on the conveyor belt. On the other side we have the glass bottles. The glass bottles are made here by this mechanical crafter out of glass, while the glass itself is smelted in this construction. Currently we are making a lot of glass and a lot of glass bottles. However, when the server would run, we could potentially recycle the bottles like deposit bottles. On the white conveyor belt we have the sugar. Sugar gets made from sugar cane. The sugar cane farm features an observer which checks for growth. So if we then trigger the observer, pistons move out and the sugar cane then gets blown away by the fence onto the hoppers. The hoppers put it into this millstone. The millstone turns it into sugar, and the sugar gets put onto this platform, where this mechanical farm will distribute it to both conveyor belt and this location. If you're wondering how I planted this sugarcane next to each other seemingly without water, here's the little trick. You remove the sugarcane and can check this block out. It's a turf slab. Since it's a turf slab, it provides both a surface we can put sugarcane on, while also being waterlogged, providing water to the blocks around it. The yellow conveyor belt has the final ingredient, the yeast. The yeast is made in this area over here. Yeast is made in a basin. It's made from sugar, slime balls and brown mushrooms. The sugar comes from the same sugarcane farm as shown before, while the brown mushrooms are made in these garden clutches. Garden clutches are part of immersive engineering. They need water, brown mushroom and podzol or mycelium, and some energy. And then there is the slime, which comes from this part of the factory, but I'll detail that in another video. Okay, let's go over the factory once more. We've got the brown mushrooms, the slime balls and sugar, which get mixed into yeast. Glass bottles, sugar, yeast and water gets mixed into the alcohol base. The alcohol base gets brewed into ale, then into beer. And the beer gets transported down, packaged in a crate, and the crate gets put on the railcar. Note that a lot of these modules, for example the bottle producing module, can be done differently, and there are multiple ways to achieve this same thing. In another video I'll detail the slime producing part of the factory, and I might make a video detailing the workings of each module. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Also please check out Impulse SV and Wolf Machina, as they are both brilliant content creators.